Good morning friends and welcome to the pre-market view. US markets were up marginally. Dow was up about 0.11% and the Nasdaq was up about 0.5%. The consumer confidence data that came in at about 82.6 were better than market expectations. European markets too were up anywhere from 0.2 to almost about 0.5%. And there is going to be an important ECB meet where some section of the market believes that there could be a further rate cut to boost the economy because of the kind of data point which have come up in the last about 1 month or so. And when we look at the Asian markets today morning, Nikkei is up about 0.25%, Kospi, Shanghai, most of the other markets are up about 0.2 to about 0.25%, and SGX Nifty is likely to open around about 8020 odd levels. And this in fact on Friday at about 7954 was the highest closing for Nifty, and overall volumes were okay, the rollovers were pretty decent, so there is a sense that the overall uptrend in the market is likely to continue, though in terms of flows on Friday, FIs were net sellers in the cash market at about 753 odd crore. However, the domestic institutions were biased to the tune of about 720 crore. In the index futures, however, the FIs were biased to the tune of about 853 crore. On that note, let me invite Sadhana to take us through important FNOQs and ideas that we can have from the FNO list.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. On the expiry day, Nifty started the session on a positive note and the benchmark indices continued to trade in a positive territory throughout the day, backed by gains in banking stocks, oil and gas stocks, metal stocks, due to which Nifty snapped its session at 786 levels with a marginal gain of 0.17%. If we talk about rollover analysis, Nifty futures started the series with 1.65 crore shares in open interest versus 1.41 crores in last month. And if we talk about PCR, it started with 0.74 versus 0.78. It is quite less, but it is indicating that market would continue to trade in a positive trend. India VIX was flat. It was up by 0.08% on Thursday's trade. It was increased from 13.06 to 13.07. On the rollover activity, we have seen that Nifty rollover activity was quite good. In August, it was at 67.61 and it was increased to 73.41. Market-wide rollover activity also was good. It was 85.48% in September month versus 83.01% in August month. We have seen that market Nifty has seen 200 points upside in the August series, which is clearly indicating, and rollover also activity was quite good along with rollover cost, which is clearly indicating that majority of the long positions have been carried forward to the next series. Sector-wise rollover activity, if we say cement, realty, metal, we have seen strong rollover in those sectors, and like capital goods, technology, trading, we have seen poor rollover activity in those sectors. In the options activity, we have seen that 8,000, 8,100, 8,200 started with good number of shares in open interest. As of now, 8,000 stands with highest number of shares in open interest. And in put option, 7,900, 7,800 followed by 7,700 has seen good number of activity in open interest front. As of now, 7,800 stands with highest number of shares in open interest. 7,800, 7,900 stands with highest number of shares in open interest. Close to 35 lakh shares are available in 7,900 put option. There is no security in bank period today. And FIs were like net bias of 847 crores in index futures. They were net bias of 11 crores in index options. They were net sellers of 328 crore in stock futures. And they were net bias of 163 crores in stock options. Our monthly straddle break-even point is 7788 on the lower side, and higher range would be 8,212. Singapore Nifty is at 8027 levels, which is down by 5 points only. We may see marginal flattish to negative start in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, let me take you through Sharekhan pre-market action, starting with actionable ideas. First of all, there's a long call on Cadila Healthcare, as the company has got a note from US FDA to market anti-hypertension tablets. So one can go long on Cadila Pharma with stop loss of 1180 and a target of about 1230 to about 1260. Bharti Airtel, some positive developments as SR Capital has said that it is signing a binding agreement with Bharti Airtel and Safaricom to sell its telecom business in Kenya, wherein Bharti will be able to add a subscriber base of over 2.7 million. So one can go long on Bharti with stop loss of 363 and a target of about 377 to about 384. Natco Pharma, again some positive news as its partner Mylan has got the US FDA approval for one of the drugs, where Natco Pharma is a partner with Mylan, so one can go long on Natco with the stop loss of 1185 and a target of about 1228 to about 1245. In terms of the watch list for the day traders, the stocks with positive bias are DB's, Idea, LIC Housing and Voltas, and stocks with negative bias are Apollo Tyre and Sun TV. In other news, the Q1 GDP came in at about 5.7% versus 4.6%, and it's at 2.5 years highest level, which is definitely a big positive for the sentiment. And the China's PMI data came in at about 50.2 in August versus about 50.3. So a bit of a negative development on the data from China. The government is likely to approve divestment of Coal India to mobilize close to about 22,000 crore rupees. And the Supreme Court will decide today whether to cancel the coal blocks which have been allocated to various parties and which have been termed as illegal by the Supreme Court in a verdict earlier. Reliance has decided to return the SEZ to Haryana government, totally about 1383 acres of land, as it's not going to be viable for them to carry on the operations. And Mahindra will invest 4,000 crore over a 7-year period to expand its existing facility at Chakan in Maharashtra. Drug maker Wockhardt has said that 2 of its anti-infective drugs have received qualified infectious disease product status from US health regulator, and these 2 drugs have received this status which allows a fast-track review of the drug application by the US FDA. And the Competition Commission has approved the medical equipment from Wipro GE Healthcare's proposed deal to acquire GE Group's assets related to biotechnology and life sciences. The Competition Commission of India feels that the proposed merger between Ranbaxy and Sun Pharma could lead to some kind of a monopoly in certain product range, and government has decided to hike its stake in IFCI to about 51% by infusing 60 crore in this particular institution. That's it from all of us, friends. Have a good trading session and see you tomorrow at the same time.